Sorry, you can get to it in a little bit.
After Now Trending.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the news, it's more important. Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, so it's still a lot of college football as the top trending topics. College football is back, and man, it was fun. It was special. Felt fun to be watching football on television.
Good weekend.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Ace and TJ's LSU Tigers did not win. A lot of people saying they're overrated. Agree, disagree?
Agreed.
Oh, way overrated. Yeah.
There's no way to deny that. They're way overrated.
Yeah.
Based on that performance.
Right. Like, they maybe should be, I don't know, ranked around number 20, 25 in high school.
Yeah.
Of high school teams.
Well, it's not as bad as Clemson. I mean, they are the top trending topic at the moment, and people are saying they're certainly the most overrated team.
Yeah. The first time Duke has beaten a team in the top 10 since 1989. If you don't know, Duke beat Clemson last night. 28-7 was the final score.
Brutal.
Yeah, and
Brutal.
Clemson outgained them in every did all these things right, and then just didn't convert anything into points. 2 blocked field goals, 2 failed attempts inside the 10 to score. It was crazy.
Yeah. So college
Clemson
football.
took a Duke. That's what happened.
Big old. College football's back, but NFL returns this upcoming weekend, and we've got Ace and TJ's Fantasy Football. If you want to be a part, you don't have to have any experience. You just pick the winners and the losers. It's really easy. So
Yeah, it's
if you
not
want-
like regular fantasy football. It's fantasy football that I would care about playing.
Yeah, I like that.
And I'm
Just-
gonna.
yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna fare. Because I'm pretty good at picking the winners of each week. But since we can't win any money, everybody else can win money, but we can't. I don't even know if I'll try.
I was about to go and sign up, but we can't win money.
No, we can't win money.
That's dumb.
Something about being spokespeople for the company or something. I don't know.
You sure it's just not you?
Yeah, I'm
maybe,
not
maybe me and Alexis
spokespeaking.
can win some money.
I won't say anything.
Yeah, I was saying nothing at all.
I'll not mention it at all.
Do you follow football at all, Alexis?
Some. Yeah, since Tom Brady left the Patriots, I kind of stopped watching
Yeah,
football
that was
as
a long time
much.
ago.
But yep.
The good thing is that you just have to pick the winners and the losers. You don't
Yeah.
really have to know
Yeah.
too much. You just pick whoever you think is going to win.
So if they want to sign up, where do they go? Reeds?
acetj.com/football. So go check that
Yeah,
out.
because acetj.com/fantasy is a whole different ballgame.
Ew. That's gross.
So acetj.com/football.
Yeah. My favorite story that is also one of the top trending topics is the mass exodus from Burning Man. Burning Man, if you don't know, it's a music and art experience out in the desert in Nevada. And it's like 8 miles on this muddy dirt road out to get out in the middle of nowhere. And it's a bunch of weird people that you probably wouldn't even want to invite into your house for like an hour, like those kind of people wearing goggles. It's a whole thing, and they got stuck out there because they got some rain, and they are now allowed to leave. And they said it was a great experience, because everybody's like super cool and super friendly. We're all sharing stuff. It's like, oh, that sounds great. Everybody just sharing stuff covered in mud.
Hotbedding.
But the outfits were something to watch, certainly. And then Barbie has officially become Warner Brothers' highest-grossing global release in history, beating out Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. So, Barbie, it's a true hit. They've got a hit on their hands. And a lot of people went back to Hogwarts this weekend. It was big going back to Harry Potter world, September 1st.
Is there a reason why?
I don't know. It's some weird internet thing where everybody says, we're going back to Hogwarts on September 1st.
And I was just rewatching the movies these last few days.
I think in the book that's when Harry goes to school.
Oh my god, I'm so in tune with Harry Potter and I don't even know it. That's crazy.
Oh my God. That's so true.
So in the book, Harry goes to school on that date.
I think
that's
so.
why they. Where is Hogwarts?
In England,
Like if somebody goes back to Hogwarts, where are they going?
England
It's
area.
somewhere in England, yeah.
Pat-
I mean, it's a
platform nine
it's a
and three
fake. It's
quarters.
not real, but
I know, but
I don't know.
They haven't built a little fake area that's a tourist attraction called Hogwarts.
I don't believe so. But at the train station,
Yeah.
like the actual train station in England, they play, now leaving the platform 9 3/4, which
And
is
it's
not a real
there.
thing. They play this announcement all the time.
Yeah.
And people are trying to go to work and go to school and stuff. They're like, what is this?
I love that.
Oh, see,
I
that
love
would,
that.
That would annoy me if I'm on the way to work at 7 in the morning. I hate a job. I hate my job, and then they're talking about Harry Potter.
Bad
little
enough you got to ride the
whimsical.
train to begin with.
Yeah, well, the tube or whatever they're doing. That would infuriate me. But happy going back to Hogwarts Day. I saw some internet content that I know a lot of people are thinking it's weird, but I love it in a weird way. And maybe you can relate. You probably won't be able to. We'll get to it next.
Missed part of the show? Just download it. Get the Ace and TJ podcast on any platform. More of the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show is coming up. The Ace and TJ show is now your favorite radio and TV show in the morning. Stream us anywhere on our YouTube channel at Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ show.
Hey, it's Ace, and this is my living room. And every Thursday night, we invite you to join us in my living room for Live from the Living Room. It's on the Ace and TJ Facebook page. It happens at 7 Eastern every Thursday night. And that's where me and my wife Amanda, baby Dax is in sometimes. He doesn't do a whole lot because, he's a newborn. My son Cade stops by. Our basset hound Toby is the star of the show every week. But we want you to come and just have a little fun with us every week for 20 or 30 minutes. It's every Thursday night, 7 Eastern, live from the living room on the Ace and TJ Facebook page.
If you have nagging pain, imagine being rid of that nagging pain with no medication, no surgery, and no downtime. It could happen thanks to Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic, Neogenics. Call 704-727-6551 or go to acetj.com/neogenics. When it comes to making memories this summer, whether it's with your family, your friends, your significant other, there is one place where you can do it all. And that place is Gaston County. Go to acetj.com/Gaston. That's acetj.com/Gaston to find out about all the incredible stuff that you can do this summer in Gaston County. Hiking, biking, swimming, shopping, great places to stay, and things like the Ridgeline Craft Beverage Trail. Gaston County offers a lot of different and unique opportunities for you to make some incredible memories over the summer. And many of them are outdoors. This is a special time of the year, not too hot, just right for zip lines or hiking, biking, getting out on the trails. Makes no difference. They've got it all. Whether you're a novice or you're experienced in whatever you want to do, Gaston County has something special for you. Go to acetj.com/Gaston and find out all about the incredible things to do this summer in Gaston County. That's acetj.com/Gaston to find out what's happening in Gaston County.
Hi, I'm Thomas Davis, and let me tell you why I'm a proud member of Team Neogenics.
If your nagging pain is keeping you from being active, do something about it. Join the long list of pros and average Joes who have found relief with our stem cell and regenerative therapies.
After trying out the others, I decided to try Neogenics. My knees and shoulders haven't felt this good since my college days. If you want to get back in the game, do what I did. Visit Neogenics, where all you have to lose is pain.
If you want all of the heating, air, and electrical work in your house done by the very best, then you need Bradham Brothers. They've been a family business thriving for over 50 years, and that means they're doing something right. Go to BradhamBrothers.com.
Now, more than ever, all U.S. veterans need your help. If you have an old car, truck, or van, you can donate it today and help them. And they'll come pick it up for free. Plus, the money raised helps our nation's disabled veterans and their families. Call the number on your screen right now. Within a few days, we'll come and tow it away for free, running or not. And the proceeds greatly help U.S. veterans. So please call right now.
They tell us all about the terrible disasters and the world's coming to an end, but in reality, they don't point out the fact that we're actually safer than we've ever been. So I'm not pointing out anything about the environment. My point is, this is about you and me. Don't treat yourself like the news. Don't just report the bad stuff. Don't just report the tragedy. Don't just report the part that's got you down. And by report it, I mean reporting it to yourself. Report the good part of the story also. Remind yourself of the little wins. Remind yourself of the successes that you've had in the past. Remind yourself of the hopes and dreams and goals. Don't treat your life like the media would treat a news story Don't just report the bad stuff about you to you. This is something I have to work on in my life. I'm not good at this. I struggle with this. I focus on the bad, even though I am constantly reminding myself how blessed I am. It's part of the thing that always makes me feel like an underachiever. Always makes me feel like I haven't done enough. Always makes me feel like I haven't lived up to the expectations that I set for myself. Like I haven't lived up to my potential because I constantly just report the bad stuff to myself. Don't be the media. Tell yourself the entire story. Yes, understand, realize, be aware of the bad stuff. Work on the bad stuff. But remind yourself that there is good, that you're doing well, that you're not as bad off as you think. Remember to report the good things in your life to yourself. You are your life's reporter. And remember to share the good part of that story, because we all need that. Summer just got sweeter at the Gaston County Family YMCA. If you're home from college for the summer or just looking for an outlet for your teenager, try their summer student membership. 2 months for just $50 with no joining fee for ages 12 to 25. GastonYMCA.com.
Tempur-Pedic is the nation's most recommended mattress. And you know why? Because they're really good. And we've got the complete line of Tempur-Pedic available right here at Sweet Dreams.
Right now, you can save up to $500 on Tempur-Pedic Breeze at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Let a member of the Dream Team help fit you to your just right Tempur-Pedic. Only at Sweet Dreams.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
The official transportation company for the Ace and TJ show is Rose Transportation. They are fantastic. Whenever you need chauffeured transportation, you just go to riderose.com. That's riderose.com. It's Rose Transportation. When it's time for you to upgrade any of the furniture in your house, the first thing you need to do is check out Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. You're going to love the people that run Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Go to acetj.com/mattress and find them.
You've heard the expression that you can't have it all, but you can. You can have great food, great drinks, great atmosphere, and great service at one place. Fahrenheit in Charlotte, 21 stories above the city on South Caldwell. Get details and make reservations at FahrenheitCharlotte.com. Check your calendar real quick and see what you're doing Monday, November 13th. Oh, you're free? Well, then get signed up today for Ace and TJ's golf tournament to benefit Peyton's Promise. It's all happening Monday, November 13th at Northstone Country Club at Huntersville, North Carolina. To get signed up, just go to acetj.com/golf. We also want your company involved. acetj.com/golf. Whether you're interested in playing, being a sponsor, or both, get signed up and get the details today at acetj.com/golf.
Now, more than ever, all U.S. veterans need your help. If you have an old car, truck, or van, you can donate it today and help them. And they'll come pick it up for free. Plus, the money raised helps our nation's disabled veterans and their families. Call the number on your screen right now. Within a few days, we'll come and tow it away for free, running or not. And the proceeds greatly help U.S. veterans. So please call right now.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet.
Look, it doesn't matter what type of company you have or what type of business you're in. It's a digital world these days. And if you are not in a digital world, you're behind and need to catch up. Either way, the company that can help you through that is CompuCom. This is Heather Lockhart. She's the Chief Marketing Officer for CompuCom. And Heather, let's talk about why it's so important, why what you do is so important to any and every company.
Sure. Thanks, Ace. So really, if you think about it, right now we have 5 generations of the workforce working every day. Each of those generations has a different need. Think about millennials, think about Gen X, Gen Y. They're looking for a different work experience. Some want to be totally hybrid, some want to be in the office. Some have different preferences and ideals around what device they're using, how they're using it, how they're working. All of those aspects an employer has to think about. And that is what taps into, just as you were talking about, those digital needs. And that's what we do. We enable people to work anytime, anywhere, for any organization, everything from securing that device of choice all the way through keeping it secure and connected.
And the thing about it to me is not only can you handle that for today, but you help those companies focus on tomorrow, what's coming, because these things seem to change so fast these days. You really focus on the future, don't you?
Absolutely. It's all about technology is changing so rapidly. Innovation happens every single day. So you need to be able to support where you are today, but more importantly, right, where the environment is going. There are cybersecurity threats popping up every single day. You need to make sure that your environment is secure and protected, that your employee data is secure, that you're connected, that you're able to continue to be productive, not just today, but in the future.
And that's one of those things that you can easily fall behind if you don't stay on track and stay up with the times and keep doing your research. And that's why CompuCom is so important, because you make it very easy. And in about 15, 20 seconds, talk about CompuCom Cares real quick, because we're happy to be involved with you and all that stuff. It's a great organization.
Thank you so much. Love partnering with you on that. That's really my passion project within the company. It's all about associates giving back in the communities where we live and work. We have several different causes, but the ones that we tend to focus on most really are focusing on kids, which is why it's such a perfect partnership with you. And we love working with the show.
We're proud to have you. And remember, whatever you are, wherever you are on your digital transformation journey, this is the company for you. Today, all through the future, they will take care of you. Find out more about CompuCom at CompuCom.com. That's CompuCom.com.
Attention timeshare owners. This is an urgent consumer alert from the Timeshare Exit Hotline, a national company specializing in helping consumers legally get out of their expensive timeshare contracts. We're offering you a way to legally get rid of your timeshare. So if you're fed up with the maintenance fees that keep on coming and want to learn if you can terminate your timeshare legally and permanently, call today. Call the number on your screen today. It's a free call.
Here's what's new today from the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
There's going to be a new episode of Nerd News today? No?
No, I didn't get around to it yesterday, unfortunately.
He had a jam-packed vacation week, which I'm sure we'll hear more about soon. But yeah, so we've got some new stuff coming up. Check us out on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. You can get the entire show there every day. Ace TJ TV on YouTube. So I've mentioned this before. I have a weird attraction, and it is I am attracted to women eating chicken wings. I don't know why. I can't really articulate why I find it so attractive, but I do. And specifically, like saucy wings and like longer nails while they're eating. I don't know. I just think that is the most attractive thing. Now, here's one example from a woman named Tosh Point Fro. She eats a lot of different things, but she eats these hot Cheeto-covered chicken wings on YouTube. I just think that is so sexy.
She's just shoving chicken wings in her mouth.
And sometimes, like, the ranch will drip out of the corner of her mouth, and then she'll get it with her tongue. I just find it so ridiculously hot. I can't help it. I don't know why. But everybody has their own things they find attractive. But I was watching another woman eat chicken wings over the weekend. Don't ask. It's become kind of a thing. That's what YouTube starts showing me. Once they see I like it, they're like,
Yeah.
okay, we'll give you more of that content if that's what you're into right now. But she said something as she was eating these chicken wings. She goes, I'm eating wings again, and I'm eating them with blue cheese, obviously. If you don't like blue cheese, grow up. I thought, oh, that's interesting, because it is true. I mean, kids typically don't like blue cheese. They're going to take ranch. As an adult, I still prefer ranch over blue cheese, especially with chicken wings. But I love that statement. If you don't like blue cheese, grow up. Like, get your life together. So finish that sentence. If you don't like blank, grow up. It doesn't have to be about food items. It can be like, I think if you don't like Breaking Bad, grow up. Like, that's a great show. An objectively great show.
Mm-hmm.
But it could be food. Like, for another one is, if you don't like mint chocolate chip, grow up. And I know TJ's recalling, he hates that stuff.
Be a grown woman
Yeah.
and eat mint chocolate chip.
Whatever.
But like we always say though, Riggins, if you only eat scrambled eggs, then grow up.
That's a great one. If you don't like a runny yolk, grow up. Alexis.
If you don't like coffee, grow up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
And I just acquired a taste for coffee a few years ago, but it just always seems like adults drink coffee.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It just seems like maybe it's from being a kid. The adults were always drinking coffee.
Yeah. If you don't like mustard on a hot dog, grow up. Because I didn't like that when I was a kid. It was mustard. Ugh.
Yeah. What's another non-food one though?
God, if you don't like seeing people you know in public, like you try to avoid them, grow up.
Oh yeah.
Huh. That seems very pointed.
Well, it wasn't meant to be, but it's so true.
Yeah.
Grow up. We know each other.
Yeah.
It's not like we're.
That is very childlike.
It is.
Like,
Okay, what's
like
another
bratty childlike that Rob does to avoid us if he sees us somewhere.
What's another one you might have? Let's go on.
Well, I don't even know if this is fair for you because all these things are going to be things. You
Well, I'll give you one that TJ has said before. If you can't talk without cussing, grow up.
Yeah, that's a good one.
If you can't take a picture without putting your middle finger up.
Or sticking your tongue out.
Yeah. Excellent. So these are all good. Doesn't have to be food. I think the ones that aren't food will be even more interesting.
Yeah.
So at the Ace TJ Show, if you don't like blank, grow up. We'll get your answers next.
Live from the Calitrin Studios. Find out more about Calitrin at acetj.com/weight loss. More of the Ace and TJ Show next. Want to see your business on Ace TJ TV? Contact us now at acetj@acetj.com. The show will be right back.
Hey, it's Ace, and if you've ever thought, man, I wish I could take the Ace and TJ Show with me 24/7, well, you can. Thanks to the Ace and TJ app. This is it right here. You see, once you've got the Ace and TJ app, there's Ace and TJ Prime, Ace TJ Prime Plus, and just keep scrolling. You can hear the Ace and TJ Show every day. You get the extra funny podcast. You get so much more 24/7. The Ace and TJ Show, all the podcasts, plus you can even order from Papa John's right there, and so much more. We have all kinds of great special things included in the Ace and TJ app. So to get the Ace and TJ app, all you have to do is go to your app store and just search for Ace and TJ. It's free. Download the Ace and TJ app today and see all the incredible stuff that our app can do. And again, it's absolutely free. Just go to your app store, search for Ace and TJ, download the app today, and take us with you 24/7, anywhere and everywhere. Never miss a minute of the Ace and TJ Show with the Ace and TJ app.
If you have nagging pain, imagine being rid of that nagging pain with no medication, no surgery, and no downtime. It could happen thanks to Charlotte's most trusted stem cell clinic, Neogenics. Call 704-727-6551 or go to acetj.com/neogenics.
You've spoken, Lake Norman, and we listen.
All your requests over 20 years in business, all incorporated into one mattress collection, the Lake Norman Chill.
Temperature regulation.
Pressure relief.
Built to last.
Better value.
It's mattress shopping that's all about you.
Save up to $1,000 on Lake Norman Chill when you add a Game Changer adjustable base, and they're in stock and ready to rock.
Only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Summer just got sweeter at the Gaston County Family YMCA. If you're home from college for the summer or just looking for an outlet for your teenager, try their summer student membership. 2 months for just $50 with no joining fee for ages 12 to 25. GastonYMCA.com. No doubt you heard the old saying, you can't have it all, but you can when it comes to great food, great drinks, great service, and great atmosphere. Because you know where Fahrenheit is. Fahrenheit, 21 stories above the city on South Caldwell in Uptown Charlotte, is unbeatable, unmatched when it comes to food, service, drinks, and atmosphere. And it doesn't matter what you're in the mood for or what type of evening you're having. Romantic night with someone special? Perfect. Great place to hang out before an event uptown and have a few drinks? Perfect. Great place for dinner with friends and family? Perfect. Great place for a business dinner? Perfect. They can do it all, and they do it all every single day and every single night at Fahrenheit. You simply can't go wrong with Fahrenheit. No matter what type of atmosphere you're looking for, they've got it. And like I said, always the best food, the best drinks, and the best service. Get details, make reservations at FahrenheitCharlotte.com. That's FahrenheitCharlotte.com.
Hi, I'm Thomas Davis, and let me tell you why I'm a proud member of Team Neogenics.
If your nagging pain is keeping you from being active, do something about it. Join the long list of pros and average Joes who have found relief with our stem cell and regenerative therapies.
After trying all the others, I decided to try Neogenics. My knees and shoulders haven't felt this good since my college days. If you want to get back in the game, do what I did. Visit Neogenics, where all you have to lose is pain.
Hey, we are TJ and Jody, and we are a married couple. We've been married for 71 years, and we do a little podcast called TJ and Jody's House. For anyone who's never watched TJ and Jody's House, Jody, what would you say it's about? What is somebody says, what is y'all's podcast about? Describe your podcast.
It's just real life, what we do.
Mm-hmm. What do you mean what we do is in
how we live, what we do, where we go, places we've been, things we have coming up.
You know, a lot of people would call that our lived experience. Oh. I wouldn't call it that, though, because it's a little dramatic. But it's an opportunity for Jody to come in and pretend like she gets frustrated with me, and she likes to really play it up like I'm not, the perfect husband all the time. And that's all strictly for the show. It's an act.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm a great actress.
And it's also an opportunity for me to get to tell everybody and show everybody how much I just adore you and dote over you and just completely put you on this pedestal. That no human person could ever measure up to at all.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Showing people that I believe you are not only a queen, but an angel queen.
Oh.
Right?
Of course.
It gets sickening on TJ and Jody's House, how mushy we are with each other.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to see mush.
Yeah. Well,
and if they do, there's a place for that.
Okay. Well, where is that place for us?
Oh, I didn't mean us.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Like you say that. Well, there's a place for mush and there's a place for affection and all of that. And I'm wondering if you're ever going to draw me a map to these places.
Oh, stop. It's not, you're ridiculous.
What do you mean, Jody?
I mean, you're ridiculous.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least I put it in my GPS. Like how to get to affection place or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. Is this the part where you irritate me?
No. This is the part where I tell you how beautiful you are and how proud I am of you for being pretty. Because let's face it, if you weren't pretty, you wouldn't be sitting there. It'd be TJ and some other chick's house is what it would be called. Seriously.
Thank you.
You've heard the expression that you can't have it all, but you can. You can have great food, great drinks, great atmosphere, and great service at one place. Fahrenheit in Charlotte, 21 stories above the city on South Caldwell. Get details and make reservations at FahrenheitCharlotte.com. When it's time for you to upgrade any of the furniture in your house, the first thing you need to do is check out Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. You're going to love the people that run Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Go to acetj.com/mattress and find them.
Hey, it's Ace, and imagine yourself this weekend out on the beautiful waters of Lake Norman on a luxury yacht, and then up pulls a jet car. And you can take that out on the water absolutely free, in addition to being on a luxury yacht all day. That could be you, thanks to Bedrock Global Jet Cars. Here's what you do. Get signed up today at acetj.com/bedrock for this incredible experience. Noon or 4 on Saturday, noon or 4 on Sunday. acetj.com/bedrock.
Here's a great way to save money on your prescription medications. If you take Viagra or Cialis, we can give you a way to pay as little as $2 a pill. Compare that to prices as high as $60 per tablet.
All right, here she is. This is our friend Elizabeth that we talk to all the time because she is a great person and she works for a great company. It's Calitrin that you hear us talking about every day. How are you this morning or this afternoon?
I'm wonderful. What about you?
Oh, we're great. We're great. And thank you so much for joining with us on the Ace TJ Prime, where people can win Calitrin, with the rewards program and all. And something just happened before we started recording. I thought Elizabeth was texting someone, but she was actually returning messages from customers. And we tell you all the time that their personal connection with their clients is second to none. And that's proof of it right there. So tell us a little bit about what makes y'all different when it comes to how you deal with the customers.
Well, I think there's a few things that make us really different. Number one, the product that we offer is been proven safe and effective since 1997, and I don't know how many other diet products out there can say that, but Calitrin, it's good for you, it's safe, even if you're on medications, it's actually good for you. So you get a product that's different too. It's made in the USA, everything here is family owned and operated, and I think that's really where our customer support comes from, is because we're real live people. We care about our customers. So with every order of Calitrin, you get a personal Calitrin consultant that is your person. They email you, they give you their contact information. You can text, you can call, you can chat online, you can message on Facebook, and we're going to do everything that we can to help you see the results of this product. A lot of people have questions, along their weight loss journey, and we have a lot of resources that we've gathered over the years. We've got, tips and tricks for eating healthy. We've got guides that we can send. We've got just unlimited support. We even have a nurse on staff too if someone needs to speak to a nurse. So we just really honestly try our best to do everything we can to help our customers see results with Calitrin.
Yeah, because if they're buying Calitrin and you just let them go willy-nilly and they may be confused about something and all, and then they're not going to be as successful as they may be. So y'all want people coming back. You want them to experience, the thrill of looking in the mirror one day and going, that's the person that I've been wanting to be for so long. Exactly.
And everybody is different. Every body is different and every person is different. And so different questions come up all the time. One question we get a lot is, I stay up late. You're supposed to take Calitrin right at bedtime if you can. It's going to work best if you can take it right at bedtime on an empty stomach. Well, a lot of people can't do that. You either are taking medications at bedtime, or maybe you work late, or you're working second, third shift, and that's just not going to happen. You can take it first thing the next morning, but that's not something that you just know unless you're reading through the guides and you're seeing, what it is. So, just questions like that, little things that some people might have given up and been like, well, I can't take it right, I'm not going to take it. But hey, it works great if you can take it first thing in the morning too. So that's an alternative method for taking it if you do have, busy night or a late night or you forget.
And the success rate that Calitrin has is just incredible. And you need to check it out for yourself. If you've been, thinking about needing to lose weight, or you tried other things that didn't work, go to acetj.com/weight loss, acetj.com/weight loss, and that will take you to Calitrin's website. You can order, you can see all the success stories on there, and you can start your weight loss journey. As she just said, you can do that today. acetj.com/weight loss for Calitrin.
It's It's more than regular funny. It's extra funny. The Extra Funny podcast is live every weekday at 9 a.m. Eastern on the Ace and TJ app and available anytime where you get podcasts. Now, more Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Go check out Ace TJ Prime. It's free, acetj.com/prime. We also have Ace TJ Prime Plus, where you get the entire show, video and audio, commercial free, plus TJ's political show, plus the old stuff hosted by Ace, and so much more. New features coming all the time. So check it out, acetj.com/prime. Not related to Coach Prime. I'm surprised he hasn't reached out until cease and desist.
Soon, we're hopeful.
Yeah.
Not cease and desist. Soon, we're hoping to be related to Coach Prime.
I know.
Making it happen.
If you don't like blank, grow up. Finish that sentence. It's not necessarily a food thing, but I saw a young woman say, if you don't like blue cheese, grow up.
Ew.
I know. I agree, Rob. It's not my favorite either. But if you avoid people you know in public, grow up. That's another example, because Rob does that to us all the time.
I'll never grow up.
If you don't like mint chocolate chip, grow up. What is yours? And if you guys have any, please feel free to throw them out there. Samantha said, if you can't work a job and pay your bills and you still live with your parents after the age of 21, grow up. Well, she took that literally.
Yeah, literally grow
Like
up.
truly.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of these, but they're all very serious. I don't really much care for these. I don't think,
You guys missed it.
Yeah, man, y'all got to lighten up a little bit.
They're
Have some
all
fun.
very serious.
Would y'all have a bad Labor Day weekend? Let's,
I don't know.
We're here to have a good time.
They close that out. I'm trying to think of another good one. I say the thing about the eggs all the time because Alexis doesn't eat runny. She only eats scrambled eggs. It is very childlike.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Mm.
I think it's childlike that you think is childlike. So.
Touche. And I don't even know if Rob can participate in this conversation because he's like the most childlike.
And if you don't know the name of fruits, grow up.
Okay, that's a good. Yeah, like if you've never had a blueberry before,
Yeah.
grow up. But it's like literally hitting it on the head.
Yeah. If you're afraid of children that come to your door, grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like this is unfair.
What about if you're afraid to hold a baby because it might throw up on you? Would that be the same thing?
Yeah.
Who's afraid to hold a baby because it might throw up on you?
That's me.
Oh.
Ew.
That's the part of it that worries you that it'll throw up on you?
That's issue number one
But,
on a long list of issues.
But who do you know that's actually offering that up, Rob?
Nobody anymore because I
Yeah.
make sure they know.
It's like, oh, I got a baby here.
Hey.
Who can I get to hold my baby for a second?
Yeah.
There's Rob, and then there's a rabid raccoon. Let's see. Raccoon, come here.
Get over here.
Rob, you have nieces and nephews. You've never held any of them?
My first nephew is the reason I don't.
Because he threw up on you?
A lot. More than once.
So then you just stopped holding
he had issues. Like, he was a baby who was sick, so he had a reason, but that also gave me a reason to not want to hold babies anymore.
And that was the end of it?
Yes.
Oh, well, don't give me a baby with issues. I'm on board with that. Give me a regular baby. I don't want a baby with issues.
How old were you, Rob?
Oh, it was 21 years ago. I was a teenager. Yeah.
Would you rather be in a dunk tank or have a baby throw up on you?
Oh, God.
We're trying to plot out our next charity fundraiser. Yeah.
Or go down a water slide.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. I'd rather have hold a baby than go down a water slide.
While it's throwing up on you constantly.
Okay, but hold on. The baby's got to have a choice in this, too. So, I mean,
You got a really sick baby. We need to talk to you.
Don't miss the Extra Funny podcast coming up at 9 Eastern, live on the Ace and TJ app, or download anytime wherever you get podcasts. More Ace and TJ coming up. Want to see your business on Ace TJ TV? Contact us now at acetj@acetj.com. The show will be right back.
hey, if you like the regular Ace and TJ show that you've heard for so many years, it's a classic. It's wonderful. Yes, but you're absolutely going to love the Extra Funny podcast. It's live at 9 Eastern every weekday, wherever you get podcasts, and you can download it after that on demand, whether it's on your phone or any other delicious device that you have. So you can see it, you can hear it, you can be it. It's the Extra Funny podcast, weekdays starting at 9. There's never been a better time to order Calitrin to help you lose weight. It's scientifically proven to do so. The prices are great right now, and they even have payment plans. So you need to check on all of that at acetj.com/weight loss. Order it today. It's Calitrin.
You've heard us say before that all guests of the Ace and TJ show stay at the Hyatt Centric South Park. That includes Ace and TJ ourselves. This is a hotel that we love. The Hyatt Centric South Park in the vaunted South Park area of Charlotte. Great shopping, great restaurants, all kinds of incredible opportunities to do fun stuff happening right there in that area. And the Hyatt Centric South Park puts you in the center of it all. Once you're at the Hyatt Centric South Park, you can go anywhere and discover the vibrant side of Charlotte from their hotel. Within the hotel itself, 2 great restaurants, a great bar, and the rooms are excellent. There's not a bad thing you can find when it comes to the Hyatt Centric South Park. Great meeting spaces, great rooms, details all the way down to the waterfall showers, little lights that light up around the bed when you get out of the bed at night to make sure you don't stub your toe. They've thought of everything. You can find it all at the Hyatt Centric South Park. To find out more details or make your reservations, just go to acetj.com/Hyatt. That's acetj.com/Hyatt.
Hi, I'm Thomas Davis, and let me tell you why I'm a proud member of Team Neogenics.
If your nagging pain is keeping you from being active, do something about it. Join the long list of pros and average Joes who have found relief with our stem cell and regenerative therapies.
After trying all the others, I decided to try Neogenics. My knees and shoulders haven't felt this good since my college days. If you want to get back in the game, do what I did. Visit Neogenics, where all you have to lose is pain.
We have something in the Lake Norman area that we should be proud of, and it has been here for years. It is so professional. It is LN Currents Magazine. It's the #1 lifestyle magazine in the area, and it's great. You can see it by going to lncurrents.com, lncurrents.com.
If you've been a member of the Ace and TJ radio family for any length of time, there's something you've probably heard a lot about, but may not know the full story of. And that is our charity, Peyton's Promise. What's interesting is Peyton's Promise started out with a completely different name. It was called the Ace and TJ Radio Family Charity, and it was created for one specific purpose: to get relief to those in need as quickly as possible. We have been working with a lot of other charities through the years, or whether it was raising money for fire victims, flood victims, tornado victims. It seemed like there was a lot of red tape involved, and we wanted to find a way to bypass that red tape and to quickly and directly get relief to those who were in need. Because we believe that when we raise money on the Ace and TJ show, or we raise supplies for those who are in need, that money, those supplies, should go directly to those in need, because the money you give, the supplies you help us raise, should go to exactly what you raise it for. The money should go to those who are desperately in need, nowhere else. We found that through the years, there can be a lot of red tape involved. So we created something called the Ace and TJ Radio Family Charity, and it's been very effective all through the years. But in July of 2020, my daughter, Peyton, that's her right there over my shoulder, and various other pictures around my office here, she died in a car crash. And while I was off the show without my knowing, TJ decided to honor Peyton and to honor my family by renaming the charity Peyton's Promise. Now, obviously, it means a lot to me and my family for a variety of reasons, but most importantly, Peyton loved the charity work that we did. She loved being involved, and I'm very proud of that. Especially Ace and TJ's Grin Kids. She loved coming to the airport and meeting the kids and helping out when she could with various events, knowing that the work we were doing was going to help families who are terminally ill or chronically disabled. And she also loved being involved with Breaking and Entering Christmas, where we go and break into people's houses who are in need at Christmas so they can have a dream Christmas they could never even imagine. Well, that's what Peyton's Promise does. You can go to peytonspromise.org and find out more about things like Breaking and Entering Christmas. That's what we do. That's how we raise the money, through Peyton's Promise. Most recently, we just supplied a young girl who suffered a stroke when she was 12 years old with a ramp for her home. She spent 4 months in the hospital.
And upon her return, they found they needed a ramp to allow her to return home and fully be able to access the house. We're very proud that we were able to do that. Those are the types of things that we do through Peyton's Promise. And I hope you'll go and find out more about it. Read more about the story of Peyton's Promise and the work that we do, because it's very important. We hope you'll support it. So you can find out more, Peyton'sPromise.org. That's Peyton'sPromise.org.
Comparion Insurance is here to help you save money in an expensive world. Call RP Smith today at 704-956-5435, and he'll do the work for you to find the right coverage for the right price. 704-956-5435.
We have something in the Lake Norman area that we should be proud of, and it has been here for years. It is so professional. It is LN Currents Magazine. It's the #1 lifestyle magazine in the area, and it's great. You can see it by going to lncurrents.com, lncurrents.com.
Lift!
You've heard of our all-star delivery team.
All 5 stars, every customer, every time.
But until now, you had no idea the rigorous training it takes to have the best delivery team in the business.
That's it. Pivot. Pivot.
Get this sofa for just $7.99 and have it delivered by the best in the biz, only at Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture.
So proud of him.
Sounds like a sweet delivery to me.
Summer just got sweeter at the Gaston County Family YMCA. If you're home from college for the summer or just looking for an outlet for your teenager, try their summer student membership. 2 months for just $50 with no joining fee for ages 12 to 25. GastonYMCA.com.
When it's time for you to upgrade any of the furniture in your house, the first thing you need to do is check out Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. You're going to love the people that run Sweet Dreams Mattress and Furniture. Go to acetj.com/mattress and find them.
Live each weekday on your radio, anytime you want, wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Go check out acetj.com/store. That is the Ace and TJ store. It's a good URL for that, isn't it? acetj.com/store. We've got the hat, the t-shirt, and the hoodie, plus the 5 Ace and TJ hot sauces. Rave reviews on those. People loving it. acetj.com/store.
It's because they're delicious.
Yeah, they really are delicious. Over the vacation, my wife made a salad one day with some chicken, some tomatoes, fresh jalapenos, avocado, and pesto Caesar dressing, and then we topped it with the gator glaze. It was killer.
Pesto Caesar.
It was
Love that.
delicious.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was great. But the gator glaze is what made it.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
acetj.com/store. Go check it out. And speaking of food, boomers, the baby boomers, like to say that millennials killed fast casual places like Applebee's. Well, that's not the case, because Applebee's is all over TikTok right now because they've got this endless boneless wings or endless wings promotion. It's $12.99. You get endless boneless wings and fries for $12.99. And right now, that's a great deal. Rob, have you done that yet?
I have not. I didn't know that was a thing. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, they've been running this promotion, $12.99, endless boneless wings plus fries, $12.99. Great deal. What you don't want to see as an Applebee's server is the entire offensive line from Western Oregon University roll up, and they all want to do the endless boneless wings. Because these are
big boys.
Some big boys, and there's maybe 15 to 20 of these guys, and they all come in and they say the same thing after another. I'm doing the endless boneless wings. And you see the plates start to be taken away from the table. You see the plates that are being taken away from the table. I mean, dozens of plates over and over and over.
Wow.
Oh, they took a loss on that one.
They're going to take a loss on it. And they're giving them a lot of drinks, and I think that's probably the deal. You provide them a lot of drinks, so hopefully you fill up on liquid, but good luck with the O-line from Western Oregon, I think it was. But a lot of people said, as a server, this is my nightmare.
I would see that, yeah.
Sure.
Seeing these guys walk in, And I thought, well, that don't say, if I'm working for the company and I see that from one of my servers, I'm not happy about that.
No.
Right?
Yeah, you should be happy to serve everyone.
And that's why we have this kind of promotion, so we can get people in the doors and get them acclimated to it. But anyway, I'm surprised you haven't done that, Rob. You love a good deal.
I think I did it last time they had it, and they were just pretty slow about it, so I didn't go back.
I'm just going through some of the offensive linemen of the Western Oregon University.
Yeah, they're big boys.
6 feet tall, 290 pounds.
Yeah.
6'2", 350.
Yeah.
I mean, 6 feet, 293. These dudes are huge.
They're also doing something similar, Red Lobster, where it's like endless shrimp or something like that.
Yeah.
And I know they've been having trouble keeping things in stock because when you offer people a deal, especially now, they're going to take advantage of it. So I don't know, just maybe get prepared. People are going to take, they want to get their money's worth. Endless shrimp, endless boneless wings. The world is your oyster.
Live in the morning and anytime you want it as a podcast. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show. More next.